You have to evaluate me before I leave. Make sure I'm safe enough to function in society again. You know how we ended up in here? Of course you do. You know how. Doesn't mean you know the truth. When I was a teenager, me and my friends used to go to the beach. Sunbathe. Swim a bit. Carefree. It's good times. You ever do stuff like that? Of course you did. Everyone does. There was a shop beside the beach. We used to get ice cream and sit talking shy for hours and hours on end. And play football. We ran and played until dark. Never seemed to get tired. Strange that, isn't it? You couldn't get tired if you tried. And now that's all you feel. Tired. Jane. You know who Jane is, right? Of course you do. That's when I first came across Jane. Her eyes were like, they were like being wrapped in a warm bathrobe. And all your cares were just, and her blonde hair. All the lads went crazy for her. And she was sound. It's not often you get that. Not often you get a stunner who's sound. Normally you have to sacrifice looks for soundness or the other way round. They were like dogs lingering for scraps. Never thought I'd get a chance with her. Who was I to know? There were better looking fellas than me. But she chose me. We were together for 4 years. Did you ever fall in love? Of course you did. I suppose everybody does. And she could drink. Serious skills. She carried me home loads of times, much more than I did her. Legend she was. And kind. Gentle. Caring. Knew how to make you feel special. It was so real. So real. And she'll never shine a light on anyone ever again. Because of me. You heard the story, didn't you? Of course you did. Everyone in here knows. We had a best friend, Ben. He was close to both of us. I always felt a special connection with Ben. You know, a best friend sort of connection. He was a sound dude. It was some crack. Really easy to talk to. Pity he went the way he did. You heard how he died, didn't you? Of course you did. Everyone in here knows. His last breath was the calmest moment I've ever experienced. Just a calm gasp and then nothing. My hands were locked up from holding his neck for so long. And his face, you could see him working it out in his head why this was happening to him. The regret of him touching Jane, tempting her, manipulating her to be with him. It was so real. So unbelievably real. The remorse of knowing that this was it. Jane wasn't so calm. That was hard. I knew I couldn't strangle her. I needed something less personal. Cowardly. She liked long drives to the mountains. And she never wore a seatbelt. Didn't like the restriction. Typical. Free. Like herself. I veered into a ditch knowing what would happen. I knew I'd survive, but not her. Not without her belt. At least she got an open casket. Gas. 15 years ago now. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone in here knows. 15 years ago, and I live it over and over again. It was so real. So real. And yet none of it ever happened. Not one bit of it ever happened. It all happened inside my head. The doctors say it was a figment of me disorder. Doesn't mean it isn't real. It was real to me. So, can I leave now, or can I go, or